Hey guys, time for an update. As you can tell, I feel so much better than the last one. Um, Yesterday they did a paracentesis and drained 2.3 liters off of my belly, which in the realm of paracentesis is not a lot, but compared to my body size and my body weight, is a ton. I mean, literally 2.3 liters. That's a full thing of soda that they just drained off of me, off of my stomach. Um, it opened up a ton of space in my body cavity. I know that sounds weird to say, but um, it's not like my stomach has obviously shrunk since I've not been eating very much. So it's not like it all of a sudden got bigger, but there's more room for it now. So instead of being able to take 2 bites of food, I can, eat half a cheeseburger and some tater tots. That's what I had for dinner last night, along with my boost, along with, my medicine, things like that. I don't feel like my stomach is ripping when I roll over in bed. It was the absolute worst feeling in the world. This morning I feel hungry because I've been NPO. I'm waiting on an MRI right now. So I've been NPO since 3 a.m., which means no food, not allowed to eat. In case you didn't know, I'm in the hospital. I'm admitted back to TGH, but everything is progressing. So it's not, I don't feel like I'm in prison. I feel like things are moving forward. Um, the ascites, or the fluid that came off of me yesterday, tested negative. So I don't have any infection inside of it, which is awesome. Um, the MRI, what we're looking for is either stability or shrinkage in the um, micro abscesses, is what they're calling them, what infectious disease is calling them. As long as they're going to do the MRI, present it to the surgeon, let him read it. Infectious disease has the final say in the readings, but they are most likely, if it's stable or smaller, going to switch me from my IV antibiotic to oral Bactrim, which will be awesome because it's like a couple pills instead of 2 hours 3 times a day, or 2.5 hours 3 times a day by the time we set up and tear down. Um, Especially in the hospital, it's more like 3 hours because I'm sitting around waiting for them to hook me up or unhook me, things like that. And so imagine that, so that's 9 hours out of my day. So it takes a lot. Um, and that's if the pharmacy gets it up here on time. A lot of times the pharmacy is late on one dose and then on time on the next dose. So I'm getting them like 5 hours apart, and there's 3 hours of the dose. So it's only 2 hours without a bag hooked up. Anyhow, the goal is to try to get it onto an oral antibiotic. Plus, it would save this antibiotic, meaning I won't be immune to it, and they can still use it if I do get some kind of infection. So that's why we're trying to get back to an oral antibiotic, is so that I don't become immune to this antibiotic. Um, as long as everything looks good today on the MRI, I'm told that I will be reactivated on the list. I've been told that before, but I believe them this time. Maybe, possibly. So that would be a good thing. Um, See if I can get a little bit better angle here for you guys. But yeah, so here's to hoping for the best. Um, Once that decision's made, we don't really know what the next step is quite yet. It's going to depend on meld scores and on list positioning and what's coming in and all kinds of stuff on whether I stay here at the hospital or whether I go home and wait or exactly what happens. But I need to go get this MRI, come back, eat some food, and we'll move. We'll wait for the result to be read and things like that. So thanks again for you guys' support. Thank you for sticking with me through that hard time. Like I told you guys, it gets dark and it gets rough. Right now, I'm in a pretty good place, but we'll see how the day goes. So, thank you again for everybody. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I really, really, really appreciate you guys. Thanks.